What's up? What is up? Woo! I actually was able to make it. And I'm getting on here because God knows how much I did not want to go work out right now. God knows. I did not want to go work out. But I have these goals of the next 60 days checking in to, I got my kombucha. It's the best stuff ever. Try to get my probiotics in by drinking. My hair's all wet, so it's like, I don't know what to do with it right now. I'm just gonna keep it behind my shoulder like that. But curly girls know what I'm going through right now. They know, because this is like, I'm not gonna say the struggle, but it's part of having curly hair. You just kind of like have to mess with it until it does what you want it to do. But then you kind of like don't know what it ever wants you to want. You don't know what you want it to look like because it kind of has a mind of its own. But I did not want to work out today. I got on here to basically go on a rant and complain, but this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to building that muscle that pushes you through when you don't want to do stuff. And our bodies, our brain is designed to keep us safe. It's designed to keep us doing the same things that we always do. So if you're used to sitting down all day or you're at a job all day, it's like it's designed to keep you not really moving, keep you out of danger. So you have to really propel yourself forward out of that, right? So this morning it was cold. It's, what is it? It's fall, right? It's fall. It's, even though in LA it's sunny, it's beautiful. I'm not complaining, but it's chilly. So I just wanted to be snuggled up all day and just like, I'm trying to still catch up on sleep from being out of town. And I just was like, I don't want to go. And then literally the second I did that, the second I said that, I just was like, no. And I just, as I was like telling myself I don't want to go, I just got my body up, put my clothes on, you know, of course, you know, wash my face, brush my teeth, all that stuff, and then headed out the door. Because like you literally have to, it's mind over matter, but I'm trying to figure out the words to say to like actually describe, just go past that like typical phrase of like mind over matter. Like you literally have to do it uncomfortable. You have to literally move your body, like have the ability to move your body, even though your brain is saying stay in the covers. But then like your willpower, like you have to have enough willpower to propel yourself out of like going against your brain, like winning your brain over. And then the more you do that, the more that muscle, like that willpower muscle, gets stronger. So today, that's what I did. I mean, it was like I haven't really felt like this in a while. And I know people are like, oh, well, oh my gosh, that person almost just was not paying attention. In LA, there's 3 lanes, but then in the furthest right lane, people can park. People can drive in it and park in it. So if you're not paying attention, you could just like think that a car is like coming to a stop and it's going to go, but it's actually a parked car. So somebody just almost ran into the back of that car. Anyways, so, and I'm in the middle lane, so I like saw the whole thing in my rearview mirror. But just get your willpower in order. Get your willpower in order. If you can conquer that, I think you can literally conquer anything. I think that's what it is. I think that's what sets people apart, is that ability to say, I'm gonna do something even though I do not want to do it. But I know that my future self is gonna thank me. It's almost like you're putting yourself in the future, and like your future self is like moving your body for you or something. Because in the moment you don't feel like doing it, but your goal in the future, the human being in the future, is like, get up. So that's like the best way I can explain it right now, is just, this is what you have to do. And like, if you're not ready for it, you know, if you're not like, you're really not about that life then. And like, you have to like really do some some meditating and just like journaling and just figuring out if this is what you really want to be doing. If you really want to get in shape, I don't even like saying get in shape, because I think people like have an automatic image of get in shape and what that's supposed to look like. What I mean is, like, if you really want to get to your optimal level for you, that could be any shape, any size, as long as it's healthy, right? And typically when you're in optimal health, that is more of a fit looking person. And really any size, you could be a thicker woman and be super fit, and you could be a very skinny woman and be super fit. So I'm not talking about like width and all that stuff, but just your optimal best self for you. If you want to get there, if you want to do that, you're going to have to do some stuff that's uncomfortable. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly the moment that I'm talking about right now. So if you can check into that, then you're ready for this life. If you're not ready, if you can't do it, then take a breather, take 5, and come back when you're ready to check in. Because it's almost like, how many more years are you going to let go by where you're like, I'm going to get ready next year. Next year's my year. And it's like, it's been your year next year every year for the last 10 years. Like, how many more years is it going to take for you to just make it your year that year, that day, that, like, right now, this second, like, while you're on this live, you could be doing squats. I mean, like, it's a little psycho, but that's like the level that I'm talking about. That's the level that I'm talking about with checking in to this fitness lifestyle, to actually just getting towards your goals and doing some uncomfortable stuff. And I really want to get tighter, and I know what I have to do to get tighter. I just have been checked out of wanting to do it. And I made a commandment. Like, I commanded myself for the next 60 days, so all of November, all of December, you are going to check into HIIT cardio. Because I already have the weight training down. The weight training is fun. It's easy. You really get in the mode. You're lifting the weights and you're just like feeling like Rocky or something. I don't know. But with HIIT cardio, it's like, that's an easy one to skip out on a lot. So I commanded myself that I will be doing HIIT cardio and checking myself in to that. So that way, all the muscle that I've built, right? All the muscle that I've built under the fat, the layer of fat that's there. This is just for me. Again, I feel confident right now. So I'm not saying you can't feel confident at any stage that you're at. But for me, my journey has now brought me to the point where it's like, okay, you've done all this work to understand how form works, understand how to lift weights, understand how to push through those last reps and really just like check in. You now get it. So it's time to show what you've been working on, that's sitting under this layer of fat. So I just was like, saw myself on January 1st, how I want to look, and like that human being on January 1st made me get up today. So I hope that helps. I hope that checks you in. Please subscribe, tap in with me. I'm definitely obviously trying to grow this channel. I love talking about this stuff. I love motivating, inspiring people to just be their best selves, to push themselves, to take themselves to the next level, to do something uncomfortable. I'm coming out with an ebook soon about how to lose belly fat, because I've been able to achieve, I'm still on my journey, but I've been able to achieve a lot of it. So I want to share that with you guys. And I just appreciate you guys tapping in with me and supporting. And please send this to anybody else that you feel like would benefit from my channel. And I really want to build a community with this topic, especially during holiday season. A lot of us tend to fall off, and we're not doing that this year. We already did that. During we all know what happened the last 2 years. I don't want to say it so my live doesn't get shut down, but the Rona, the panty, that thing that starts with a P, took over the world, and everybody gained like 10 to 15 pounds because they were in the house. And so we already did that. We already allowed something to take control of our situation, but we're not doing that this time. We're not allowing holiday season and cookies and cakes to bring us back. Okay? So check in, up your willpower, tap into your willpower, strengthen that muscle of willpower, and let your future self guide you. That vision that you have for yourself, let that vision, that person in the future pull you, pick you up when you're feeling weak, right? So that's what you got to do. That's it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to park and go into this tone class and get it in. And I got my kombucha. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll tap in with you guys later. Bye.